What if I told you that the world does not reward self-sacrifice but self-command? That success is not won by those who bleed themselves dry for others, but by those who fill themselves up first? This is the truth I learned through years of relentless study, hard-won failures, and interviews with the most powerful minds of our time. The man who dares to put himself first, who makes his growth, his clarity, and his direction his top priority, will inevitably rise, not because the world is fair, but because it follows the law of vibration, and nothing vibrates higher than a mind and soul aligned with its true power. Let us not confuse putting yourself first with selfishness. Selfishness is taking without giving, demanding without offering, expecting without effort, but putting yourself first is the foundation of contribution. A man who knows who he is, who has trained his mind, sharpened his habits, guarded his time, and cultivated his inner world, he is capable of giving something the world actually needs. Strength. Most men are exhausted not because they work too hard, but because they betrayed themselves for too long. They say yes when they mean no. They run on empty, trying to please people who wouldn't notice if they disappeared. They silence their ambition to maintain appearances, all the while watching their potential rot inside them like fruit left too long in the sun. That is not nobility. That is negligence. Your first responsibility in this life is to lead yourself, not your boss, not your spouse, not your peers, you. And leadership begins with priority. Ask yourself in the silence of your mind, where do I place myself on the list of importance each day? If you are not at the top, then you are building a life of resentment. Because no matter how noble your intentions, you cannot give what you do not possess. A man must rise each morning and anchor himself in self-respect. He must begin with the sacred hour before the world demands his attention. That hour must be protected like a fortress. In that hour, he must train his mind. He must choose his thoughts. He must write down what he is building. He must reattach to his definite purpose. For a mind left untrained will betray you to chaos, but a mind directed each day becomes a magnet to the riches of life.